Hello, Green Bay Packers fans. Today I will be doing another video going over expectations for the year and, of course, week one versus the Chicago Bears. Now, if you like the video, make sure to give it a like, thumbs up, all that, subscribe, everything, yada yada yada. This is what YouTube wants me to do. It's a big, simple, quick for you. It means the world to me, but should be a good season for the Packers overall. Like to see lots of growth. The team will grow together. The offense will get better. Gear will be back eventually. They're probably just going to work him in so as to ease and not have him re-injure. But it should be a really good year for the Packers overall. Jordan Love is going to show a lot to the league. People are going to be surprised. And let's lead into that with week one versus the Chicago Bears. The Bears have been talking non-stop smack all year long. Maybe it's deserved, maybe it's not, but honestly, if you're a Packer fan and most fans around the NFL, you probably think the Bears are totally boasting for no reason. They have no reason to be excited. They have some pieces, but when have the Bears ever been able to get and put that all together? Not often. And with the quarterback they have, boy, they're asking for trouble, expecting Justin Fields to fix all their ills. They have way more ills than just Justin Fields, and we're going to see that this week. Their offensive line is not great. They literally cut Alex Leatherwood, who they owed like $4.5 million to. Yes, he wasn't great, but their offensive line is not good. They don't have a lot of good pieces there, and they're going to be a sieve. The Packers are going to be a rush them all day long on Sunday. And Justin Fields, yes, he has the legs. He'll be able to run, but the accuracy is just not there. He cannot hit the broadside of the barn. What makes you think that he's going to be able to get or throw the ball down the field to or DJ Moore on a consistent basis when the last couple of years they couldn't hit Darnell Mooney. Darnell Mooney isn't even that great a wide receiver. I've always been told Darnell Mooney is great. Well, we don't really get to see that because he doesn't get the ball. He doesn't get the ball thrown his way very much because Justin Fields is not very accurate. Now, sure, he can improve, he can get better, but just don't think there's a lot there. All the people hoping that Fields is going to be an MVP type candidate. Like, let's pump the brakes on that one. Let's pump the brakes on that one. But let's get to the game. Green Bay should have a big game this week. There should be some growing pains, of course. Not gonna expect like a 60-point outing for the Packers in this one. Maybe a little bit of growing pains here, but Jordan Love has shown nothing but improvement all preseason long. He hasn't thrown a lot of interceptions, maybe a few interceptions here and there in practice, but in terms of actual preseason games, he did not throw a lot. He was very accurate. He was very efficient. He had his moments where he had or underthrew wide receiver down the field, but it should be a really good year for him and the Packers, and should be a good game. In this game, Aaron Jones, AJ Dillon, the two-headed tandem, one of the best tandems in the league, should be able to run all day long. And Christian Watson and Dobbs, yes, they're currently questionable. I think both of them will play. I think it's just temporary. I think it's just precaution, but I think both of them should play. And Jaden Reed should get his targets as well. I really like him to show a lot this year. Musgrave, ho- hopefully he's just able to block this week. He should be used in a couple plays here and there to see what they can use him for because the Packers have really shown that they want to use him for a lot. They used him for end arounds in practice. All right, they're going to use him for just about everything out there. Now the defense should be able to get through to the Bears offensive line. As I said before, the Bears offensive line is not great. Should be able to get in there and attack all day long. Should have Fields running for his life. But you need to be able to get to Fields if you're going to actually make good on that threat. Now, I don't think this is going to be too close to a game. Maybe somewhat. I think the Packers will ultimately win about 28-17. Um, I just don't think the Bears have much this year. They have shown signs of improvement on the defense. They have some new pieces all over, but again, it comes down to Justin Fields being accurate being able to get the ball to his receivers on a decent basis. Khalil Herbert should be great. Running back should be able to get his yards, and sometimes, even with as good as the Packers defense has been, the rushing defense has been suspect. So don't be surprised if Khalil Herbert has a good first quarter or two and get up to like nearly 80 yards by halftime. Would not be shocked if that happens. Khalil Herbert is a great back. Now, I think the Packers win, like I said, ultimately win 28-17, but it should be a hard fought battle for most of the game. I just think the Packers pull away again due to a interception by Justin Fields. You know, Bears fans, remember when he did that last year against the Packers? Bears had that game in the bag, had it in the bag. But what happened? Justin Fields threw a couple interceptions and you lost, and expect that to happen again. The Bears suck. They're still going to finish in last. Packers will still own the Chicago Bears after week 1 and set a precedent for the next decade. I know I'm boasting here, but let's be honest, the Bears have not been able to get that right, and as long as the McCaskies own the Bears, they do not see an improvement. They need a new family running that team because George House's grandkids don't care about the actual team. They only care about the bottom line. And as a Bears fan, you have to realize that, and you have to agree with that at the very least, that the McCaskies or the kids and the grandkids have not cared about the real product on the field and only cared about the bottom line. Moving away out of the city of Chicago seems to be more important than actually putting a good team on the field. But Bears should win this game, or the Packers should. Freudian slip there. Packers should win this game. It should not be too close, but should be close for most of the game. The Packers will just pull away in the end. But final score: Packers 28, Bears 17. Let me know if you like the video by giving it a thumbs up, subscribe, share, everything, all of that. But have a great day, and as always, God bless.